What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar with C-Zar Gets Crypto, and we are talking about XRP and Bitcoin Cash today. This one comes to us at the request of Mike Ike. Mike Ike, you were asking me which one I like more between Bitcoin Cash, XRP, which one I think is going to grow more, right, in overall like percentage. And I just want to say both of these coins, man, they are behemoths in the crypto space. XRP especially so, right? It's got a dominantly higher market cap than Bitcoin Cash does. But with that being said, the bigger the mountain, the harder it is to move. Speaking of moving, I just moved into my place, as you can see with all these boxes here. Don't let that deter you, right? Doesn't deter me. Busted out my computer. I literally went through every box, you guys. The last box that I opened was the one with all my stuff. That's what I get for not labeling where things were. But anyways, enough about me. Let's get into this here. So, talking about XRP versus Bitcoin Cash. Let's do the TA, and I'll let you know which one I like more personally at the end of it. If it's not obvious, so I'm sure some people already know. But let's see here. XRP. I'm on Coinbase. I didn't mean to be on Coinbase. I'm sorry. There we go. XRP USD. Weekly RSI is looking good. If you guys remember, I've been saying since probably back here. I think even back here. I don't know, man. I've been saying that we were in this looking like an upward channel, right? And we break out of it every now and then. And when we break, I don't even think that's the proper line. I think this is the proper line. Let me see. It's like this right here, yeah. Anytime we're above this line, great time to sell. Anytime we're below that line, probably actually like closer to this line here, which let me draw that better. Something like this line maybe. If we're below that line or near that line, it's probably a good time to buy. So I think we're just winding up in this channel right now. I think we're continuing to wind with moments of hope, and then we sell back into it, right? And we'll probably continue to do this, maybe even into the halving. I think that we're in like a multi-leveled channel. Let me see if I can get this to look right on here, maybe something like that. Yeah, kind of something kind of like that. Yeah, I like that. Right, yellow line holds a support here, resistance, a little bit of resistance, found support here and here. Let's see, a little bit of resistance there. Anyways, I think that you can break this thing to the upside. Just because it's an upward trend does not mean that you have to break to the downside, right? A lot of people just assume that naturally, but I think obviously we're in the middle of a bull market here, so I think things are going to continue to go up. But XRP, I'm beating around the bush here, man. XRP is not a coin that likes to move up quickly. Like when it does move up, it does it fairly quickly, but it takes its time, man. It really takes its time, and in fact, it doesn't even take its time like by going like sideways. It takes its time like moving down very slowly, like volatilely up and down, right? And then when it wants to move up, boom, right? Whenever it wants to move up, it's crazy. But we haven't seen this kind of growth. We've only seen that kind of growth once, right? And that was the 2017 cycle. So I do expect XRP will go higher than this. All that to say, I do think that it will. I think we're winding our way. We're wigging and wagging all the way up. I think there is a lot of hype around XRP right now, you guys. And I personally, I think XRP is a good coin. I want to see it do well. I do. But I personally think that this is not going to grow as much as some YouTube channels are talking about it growing, right? And I feel like some people, Ben Armstrong, if anybody watches him, whenever he talks about these ridiculous prices or percentages, it should be obvious that he's joking, right? It's impossible for anything to see that kind of market cap in such a short amount of time. But I do think that it's possible for XRP to break out to new all-time highs by the end of the cycle. And if not all-time highs, I would think at least above this high here. But all-time highs, the reason I'm thinking that is because if we take this top here to this bottom, the cycle low from the previous cycle high, the 1272, the minimum extension, would be right there at all-time highs. And I would think that you go past that. But who knows? It's possible that you might not. Let's just see real quick from here, top to bottom. Found resistance right at your, nope, that's not right. Right at your 786 area. I'm going to delete this one so it's a little bit more easy to see. A little bit of support in the 382, resistance on your 618 here. I really do bet that you're going to go higher. You could see, let's see, what is this thing right now? Let's see. don't mind this thing, whatever this is here. I don't know what it is. Carlson. Let's see. Market cap is $36 billion. Okay. 36 billion right now. Come on now. That's not what I wanted. So if we were to go all the way up here, 36 billion, that would be a 14x. So that would be a 360 billion plus 120, right? 132, right? Am I doing that right? 142, right? So that'd be like a 400, maybe like a $500 billion market cap. It's possible. I don't know if it'll happen. It's possible. Like if there was a coin in this space that deserved a multi-$100 billion market cap, especially something that was like $500 billion or more, it would be XRP, right? XRP has maintained relevance. It's number 5 right now, but really it's number 3. If we look at this on CoinGecko here, the only things that replace it really are, okay, BNB, fair enough. I thought it was going to be Tether and USDC, but I guess technically this would be number 4 then. BNB is number 3, this is number 4, but XRP has been number 2 before. It has supplanted Ethereum before for a short amount of time, but they have gone back and forth in number 2, in the number 2 spot before, and there's not too many cryptos that have done that. I don't think there's any other crypto besides XRP, but I might be wrong. I might be forgetting something. I've been around in the space long enough to have seen it, but I just might not be remembering. But I do remember XRP was above Ethereum at one point. But that's neither here nor there. That doesn't really matter, does it? All I'm trying to say is that this thing, if there was a coin that deserves a ridiculous market cap that this price would bring at $9, potentially $10, it would be XRP. I could see that happening. That's the one thing that gives me faith that it could see that high. You know, most coins I'd be like, there's no way. That's not going to happen. I don't care what readings are up there. But it absolutely could see that. And if not, that was creepy. Oh my god. If you guys heard that, that was like a toy from my daughter's move-in box. I don't know why it just went off, but anyways, 1272 at the 335 level. If you went to your 618, your 1618, that'd be at 650 to 935, somewhere in there. You see, this to me, this level would make sense based off of this relative high to low. It would make sense. But what wouldn't make sense to me would be that you got so close to this 1272 and didn't hit it. That's just not normal. But it does happen. It happens often enough. All that to say, though, man, if I had to talk about XRP as far as what I expect it does, I think it's just going to continue winding, and maybe, just maybe, I'm a betting man, I wouldn't bet on this price, but if it was to go to $9.35, I doubt it goes I doubt it breaks $10 this cycle. Maybe it does break $9. That'd be a 13.8x, right? That'd be nearly a 14x. Okay. Let's look at Bitcoin Cash now. Bitcoin Cash, with a dramatically lower market cap, it's easier to move around. Let's see if we can find it here. All the way down at number 22, it's about a $5 billion market cap, right? And its halving is coming up in April. So it's circulating, or it's supplied, its block rewards are going to be cut in half, just like Bitcoin's will. Top to bottom here, if you were to go to your 1272, and maybe, you know, just like XRP, let's get this more relative one here. I do think that we're going to go to that other 1272, but let's just do this real quick. Shout out to the Dragon Riders, by the way, and the House of the Dragon. We are still Dragon ass, but with a little bit of the green side, right? Sitting at 254. You know, your 1272 would be a minimum of a 14x, 14.5x actually, right? Already right there at previous all-time highs. That would be about the same, in fact a little bit more than XRP's best case scenario. This is not the best case scenario for Bitcoin Cash. This is the minimum expectation, if I had to have a minimum expectation. But truthfully, my minimum expectation for Bitcoin Cash is all the way up here at $13,000, which is right here at the 1618, very close to the 1272. I would very much think that you go beyond that. And that would give it a 50x, a 50.3x, going up to the 1886 to the 1414, coming in line perfectly together, sitting right there at $22,000. or I guess at $23,000 right there, that would be an 89x from the current price. It was 100x before. Congratulations to anybody that bought it below $230, $232.15. I very much do think that you'll see a 100x, but from here you can still see a close enough growth in that. And it is possible, however unlikely, that you would see this 1618 extension. That would be a multi-100x at that point, but I don't think you're going to see that. And Bitcoin Cash, that would give it a multi-$100 million market cap as well. Not nearly as high as XRP's would, but let's see. Let's do the math real quick on that. If we were to go to what I expect would be up here at this $23,000 level, that would be, let's try to get it really close. That'd be a 91x, so 91 times, let's call it 5. So 10 times 5 is 50. And you do 50 times 9 would be $450 billion. $450 billion. I think Bitcoin Cash can reach that market cap, yeah. And with that being said, XRP, maybe it does. See, now with that, if Bitcoin Cash was to reach that market cap but XRP didn't reach that $9, that would mean Bitcoin Cash overthrows XRP or it surpasses that. And I don't really know if I expect that, so maybe Bitcoin Cash doesn't go up this high, though this is kind of the area that I'm expecting personally. Just because I think Bitcoin Cash, I'm not just like blindly in love with Bitcoin Cash. It is a better Bitcoin. Like, actually look at it, put the animosity between BTC and Bitcoin Cash aside, and actually look at it. It is the better. It's cheaper. It's faster to send. It's more like what's the word I'm looking for? Optimal. It really is the better Bitcoin, but there's some people that say it's more centralized, or maybe it's less. Maybe it's more decentralized. I really don't know. But I feel like it got a lot of hate because of Roger Ver and Tone Vays and Jimmy Sung going back and forth, because you got your BTC maxis versus like the main BCH maxi, which is Roger Ver. I'm getting off on a tangent though, guys. What I'm really trying to say is that BCH is going to shine this cycle, man. And regardless of what other coins do, I do think that this thing can see at a minimum, a $13,000 price, if not potentially above $20,000. I do think that we're going to have a narrative going forward in the crypto space, and it's going to make sense. It's going to feel so obvious whenever it happens, but I think right now it's a little less obvious because Bitcoin Cash is like forgotten about, but it's not forgotten about by the community. There are people who have some serious money in this thing and serious interest in seeing the guy Roger Ver. They called him Bitcoin Jesus whenever he was first like investing in Bitcoin and like promoting the growth. The reason they call him Bitcoin Jesus, now he's Bitcoin Cash Jesus, but he was one of the primary people when Bitcoin was getting started that brought this knowledge to the world. Like, it was like his mission. He's like a Bitcoin evangelist, like literally, like a Jehovah's Witness knocking on your door saying, "Hi, can I talk about the good coin to you today?" Like, that's this guy. And there's plenty. I've got people in the Discord that I talk to, on the YouTube comments, that talk about their businesses and other things that they use Bitcoin Cash for. There are political figures in the world who do get paid in Bitcoin Cash, literally. It's bigger than you think it is. It's bigger than you think it is, and it does not deserve a price this low. But good for anybody who can buy it here. My goodness, that is creepy. If you guys can hear that, I don't know if you can, but anyways, if I had to choose, all that to say, if I had to choose to answer your question, what's the name of the person whose question I'm answering? That would be Mr. Mike Ike. I do like Bitcoin Cash more. I respect XRP. I respect XRP a lot. I have a lot of respect for XRP and for Ripple and everything that they've been through. I think they've done more for crypto than most cryptos have. Right? They've done more for cryptocurrency as a whole than. What is that? What the hell? I don't know what's up with that, man. I'm sorry, guys, but long story short, perfect time to end it. I respect XRP, but I think Bitcoin Cash is going to do way better. All right. I don't know what's up with that, man. I'm gonna figure it out though. If I don't make another video, it's because I've been murdered by a toy. Have a good night.